What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in, and welcome back to the Crypto Remora. I am Wes, and I am with, as always, Sierra Crypto. What's up, Sierra?
What's going on, everybody? How you doing today?
Man, we are doing good, man. I feel good about today. I feel good about the markets. Everything's moving. So, yeah, we are doing good. Guys, today we will be looking at Bitcoin and going and doing an overall market analysis, and if we think this small rally is sustainable or just another bear market relief rally. We are going to be going over some hot topics, including the leak about Twitter coin, and give you our opinions on that. And we're also going to be going to Treasure DAO to look at the different projects on there and why we are bullish on the Treasure DAO ecosystem and their token magic. And Sierra, last but not least, we're going to be going to Camelot and also OreoSwap to check on some positions that we have right there. So if that sounds good, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get to it.
Let's go, baby. So a nice run. I know everybody is happy about it. We don't want to say we told you so, but last week we did say that the downside manipulation has been going on far too long. And I watched Jordan Cameron the other night, and he titled his video, "The Most Hated Rally in the World Right Now, Bitcoin," because a lot of people at 15K were waiting for that 10K. They're waiting for that 8K.
Yeah.
And they didn't buy. And what happened? They're begging for a pullback now. So it's a hated rally. And I think he nailed it on the head by titling his video that, because that's what's going on. There's a lot of people that got liquidated. The shorts got wiped out. But there's also a lot of people that were on the sidelines in all cash and didn't want to go in because they were waiting for lower prices. And, you know, Bitcoin's at 20K again. You blink and it's at 21.
Right.
So, you know, I'm happy to see it. It's purely organic in my eyes. I don't think that this is a fake pump to the upside. I think it's a disbelief rally only because people have been, you know, beaten down for the last 6 months. But I think this is totally organic and natural, and I think we're going to continue fighting our way up to 24K.
Yeah.
What do you think, man?
Well, I'm seeing when I'm looking at it. So we went at 21, and I think we're hovering around there still, somewhere in that range. If you look back from June, mid-June, when we had that second initial drop, and we started putting in that started putting in lower lows, and we got the little bear flag right there, and started coming up, and we dropped again. If you look back, I mean, we are in high volume right now. There's so much trading action that's going on in this range around 20K. Yesterday, someone asked me that question, and I said, you know, if it max 24,000, I feel like right now, 24K, then come back, hit that 20,000, 21,000 mark, and hopefully, you know, I mean, the timing is right. You know, if we're going off the 4-year cycle and we're looking back, the timing's perfect. It lines up perfect. And, yeah, I mean, who knows? We could bounce off that 21K and then start heading back up past 24. And then the usual, you know, kind of like a ladder, step up, step a little bit down, step up, step up. So, I don't know, man. We could get this could be it. Bottom could be in and everything. But I don't know, man. I'm just kind of being cautious. That's what I would say. I'm just being a little cautious.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I agree with you on the 24K. I don't say that the bull run begins again until we bust above 24K, come back down and retest it for support. But as far as the bottom goes, I still stand by that 13,800 being the black swan level to break. If Digital Currency Group breaks, yeah, we're still in the woods big time, but you're not going to see that last long anyway. You'll see a 2-week, like the COVID crash. I mean, We went down to 3,800 and stayed there for 2 weeks, and then Bitcoin was back above $10,000.
Yeah.
So I think if you're lucky, you'll get that, but chances are if you weren't buying around 15, you're being a little greedy, in my opinion, because, you know, it's still $15,000 Bitcoin is ridiculously cheap when you zoom out in the long term.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I think anything under 20K, man, is a great buying opportunity. We've talked about this before, and I stand by, what I say. 20K, anything under 20K is a beautiful opportunity. If you're not in yet, it's a great time to get in. But, these little rallies, this is where these, newbies get hung up at is, they're sitting on the sidelines and they're waiting. They're like, no, it's going to 10K. That's when I'll get in. And the next thing you know, it's 20K. And now they're buying, and then people are dumping on them. I mean, it's like they never learn. You know what I mean? And I know you can't time it perfectly, but so many people, and we've said it so many times. Under 20K, good opportunity. You sell into the euphoria, not buy into the euphoria. So some people get it backwards, but that's okay.
Yeah. So I guess we're gonna head on over to the main topic, one of our main topics today, which is Twitter coin. And I don't know how you feel about this, but what is your thoughts as far as, do you feel like Elon is waiting for the bull run to kick off and then release and turn it into, a real crypto coin? Or do you feel like he's just kind of scared because of the Tesla stuff? He already got bashed for buying Twitter.
Yeah.
And he's, but he's running a rocket ship company, a social media company, AI. He's got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, he's got a ton of stuff. Yeah. So, all right, my opinion. Apparently someone hacked into the Twitter's dev system or whatever, and there was a Twitter leak about this coin, and now people are finding out that it has nothing to do with Dogecoin or let alone crypto or blockchain in general at all. So I believe, in my personal opinion, that until there's more clarity on regulations, nobody's going to be implementing Dogecoin into their platforms. It's considered a meme coin with no real utility. And until developers can attach some type of use case for it, I see these non-utility meme coins just being under a magnifying glass for regulators to speculate over. And especially whether it's security or commodity. Elon Musk, he knows this. And he's a very smart and successful businessman. Like you just said, he's so smart, and he, CEO. I mean, this guy is insanely smart. And, he probably has people like that with that type of high profile. He has more than likely way more insight than most, and he's not going to shoot himself in the foot, to say the least. So, my opinion, no Doge for Twitter anytime soon, but this coin that he's, trying out, it's not even rolled out yet, but this coin, apparently, they saw the picture. It's a yellow gold picture, with the bird in the middle, and people are speculating that it's Dogecoin because Doge is gold. So nothing to do with crypto right now. I don't think he's going to implement it yet until the clarity from regulators. And but he could turn it into something else. And I do feel like he's going to turn it into something else. When? I have no idea. But he's definitely going to do something involving crypto.
Well, two things that I would say to add on to that would be Larry Fink, which is a investment manager for BlackRock, which is the biggest investment company in the world.
Yeah.
By far. More than $15 trillion assets under management, more than that. But they were talking about, he was on Altcoin Daily, broke the story, talking about how everything's going to be tokenized.
Yeah.
I mean, in Web3, when you're already in Web3 like we are and all the Arbonauts and stuff, it's not surprising to us to hear something like that.
Yeah.
But when you zoom out and look at all the people that are not into Web3 yet, and he's saying something like that, when Larry Fink speaks, the financial world listens,
right,
because he is the, big guy in the room. So when he talks about everything being tokenized, I mean, that's not just Bitcoin or Ethereum getting a pump.
Yeah.
That's crypto taking over the financial sector. And if you don't get on board, you're getting run over.
Right.
That's what that kind of statement is. And for that statement to come out recently, partnered with Elon, I agree with you. I don't think that Dogecoin is going to be released. But what I do think is Elon's always 3 steps ahead of people, right?
Yeah.
So if he's doing this as a tactic on purpose to get people to raise hell. So what I think is going to happen, he's getting crypto Twitter all twisted up right now, getting them all fired up by saying that it's going to be a non-crypto. You know, the Dogers are getting antsy.
Right.
So what I think is going to happen is I think Elon's going to announce it just like he did last year when he announced, what did he say? They were buying Bitcoin with Tesla. That's what sent us up to 69K. Remember that?
Yeah.
That's what I think he's going to do with Twitter Coin. I think he's going to wait till the bull run starts, and then he's going to announce rumors of Dogecoin or Twitter Coin or Lightning Network being adopted into Twitter, and that's what's going to send. That's going to be one of the senders to bust through 100K.
Yeah.
And I'm still, I'm still bullish. I'm still calling my 250, 275. We haven't hit that level yet, but I feel like this next rocket, Bitcoin's going to hit that.
Yeah, I feel like the next run, we're definitely going to see that 100K. But, real quick on the Elon and Twitter coin thing, I mean, I feel like a lot of these, businesses, they're looking at the volatility of it, especially with something like Dogecoin. If anything, Bitcoin would be the way to go. But something like Dogecoin, the volatility is just, way too volatile. And the regulatory uncertainty, like the regular landscape in cryptocurrencies is still very much in its infancy. And, businesses are a little reluctant to integrate it. And, it's due to the potential regulatory changes, that could affect their operations. So they're constantly having to keep up with these changes in the market and, regulation. But, yeah, I'll tell you, dude, another – did you see that Factor project? I think I tagged you in it on Twitter.
Yeah, we were both looking at that without even talking to each other. I was doing some research on it because it caught my eye because you can create your own indexes and stuff. And I was like, wow, what if we got into that? That would be cool.
That's an interesting concept. You know what I mean? It's starting to gain traction. The idea that someone can represent a basket of assets, such as different cryptocurrencies, and kind of use it to gain exposure. Like, it's a great way to diversify and potentially reduce risk. I feel like a lot of people, if the newbies, you know what I mean? Like, they're going to come in, they don't know what token or coin does what, and this is a really good way to, get them exposed to the cryptocurrency market. So I just wanted to bring that up because I know we mentioned it before, like something along these lines, the crypto indexes. And then I saw Factor going on Arbitrum, and that's pretty funny that we were both looking at that too. So, yeah.
Well, you know what it reminds me of?
What's that?
It reminds me of the copy trading.
Yeah.
Like these platforms where you can go on there, and if you're a really good day trader, you can actually have people just follow you, and they get a small percentage of the trade.
Yeah.
I wonder if Factor DAO is going to do something like that, because if that's the case, and like me and you have been in crypto 2-3 years studying and doing our homework, we're still technically noobs, but we're not anywhere near a noob that just got in a month ago. Right? So whereas we would say, okay, Sushi Swap, Uniswap, we'd put all those together and just know that they're DEXs, and we take that for granted. But some of these guys just getting in, and they see 10,000 different cryptos on there. It's a little discouraging to them, because it's like there's so much of a learning curve that they're behind. So I definitely see a need for that Factor DAO, and I'm excited to see what they do.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really cool, man. And there's like a get rich quickly kind of air, that evolves around the Web3. And I feel like projects like this is a great model. And yeah, man, I mean, the DAOs and all that stuff is very fascinating to me also. So, yeah, really cool to see what they do there. Moving on, man. What we got next?
Let's head over to Treasure, man. Treasure DAO, which is ridiculously ahead of its time. I mean, you got this is like Nintendo. When I was a kid, I used to dream about this when I was playing Mike Tyson's Punch Out and Ninja Turtles, the hardest game ever invented on Nintendo.
Yeah.
But I would sit there and I'd be playing Punch Out and Legend of Zelda, just like any other kid back in the 80s. And I used to wonder what it would be like if I'm sitting in front of my TV playing this game and somebody all the way across the world was playing, like if I was able to play them on the game. And I used to think about that when I was a kid. And, the really young ones listening to the show are going to laugh and say, yeah, whatever. But back in, the late 80s, early 90s, that was a far shot away. There wasn't even the internet. So Treasure DAO and Trove are doing what I used to dream of when I was a kid, which is, it's 8-bit and 64-bit, but you've got people all over the world playing games together, buying NFTs where you can actually buy and sell. I mean, this is groundbreaking stuff.
Yeah.
And it's ahead of the video game curve in so many ways.
Yeah. I mean, it's truly remarkable, man, how Magic, kind of revolutionized the way that we interact in the Treasure metaverse. Like, it's a pleasure seeing it being utilized to its full potential, and the different cartridges on the Treasure DAO. And yeah, it's a really cool concept and it's interoperable. I mean, really cool. So, what are some projects that we like on there?
So we got, I'm just going to brag a little bit today. I actually won, and you won as well. We won a NeanderSmol.
Yeah.
Which is really cool because I just went and staked him. So what it is you get your NeanderSmol, and then you have to send him to Common Sense School,
Yep.
and you have to stake bones, which is just another coin. So when you stake it, he grows Common Sense points, which I guess eventually is going to be redeemable for Magic.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these games are doing that, but they have their own, different coins and different things.
Yeah.
But right now I've got, as soon as I won him, I put him in and started staking him. So that's what you want to do. I mean, with Lost Donkeys, we did the same thing. As soon as I bought my Lost Donkey, I put her in the barn, staked her. She's been staking for 62 days. How long have you been staking your Lost Donkey?
Oh, dude. I staked it since day one. I think, Jesus, man, that was like back in August, maybe September. It's been a while. I remember it being around my birthday because I was like, "Happy birthday to me," after I got the donkey, and yeah, that was a great move, man. They're doing really cool stuff.
So while I didn't get a small brain, and now I have a NeanderSmol, which I think takes place before the small brains. So it's like a backstory. It's like a prequel. So I finally got my small. So I'm happy. I got a NeanderSmol. He's staking. He's earning bones. Excuse me. He's earning Common Sense in Common Sense School.
Yeah.
And so that's really cool. Thank you to the Shred for doing these giveaways and keeping the community laughing. He's hysterical with these videos.
Yeah, he's the man.
He's awesome.
Shred is the man.
And so that's the Arbitrum community. Speaking of which, we talked about Lost Donkeys. We're not going to go into detail, but we've heard that rumor about Donk.
Oh, yeah.
You heard about Bonk.
Not gonna go too much into details, but yeah.
But you ain't seen nothing yet.
You ain't seen nothing.
Donk, baby.
That's right.
Be on the lookout for Donk. That's coming up. And another one we have is Realm.
Yeah, Realm.
That we were kind of looking at a little bit, and the graphics on Realm are insane.
Yeah, it's a really cool looking game.
Very clean look. That one looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to play. I've bought a couple collectibles, but I would like to get a character. It looks like mint price is 0.06 of an ETH, so they're not cheap. But the graphics, like I said, this is comparable to I would say even PlayStation type graphics with some of these pictures.
Yeah, it's got like that Mortal Kombat like Street Fighter like kind of look to it as far as the the design and
In Japanimation, it's like
yeah.
they did a really good job with the artwork. So, yeah, that's it on Treasure DAO for now. We were going to look at Legend of Eros, but they're still in the development phase. They're still so early on that. So you guys definitely go over and check Legend of Eros out too. They got a hell of a community.
Yeah. So yeah, we love Magic. Love Magic and what they're doing, the treasure. I mean, basically if you go onto the Magic or the Treasure DAO site and you scroll down, I mean they have obviously they have their papers and documents that you can read up on. I highly recommend going there and reading up on it and learning a little bit more about Treasure DAO because they're doing really great things and I mean they're just growing and growing like massively every single day. So yeah, are you signed up for their what is that? The Compass? It's like every 2 weeks they send you an article talking about all the cool stuff that's going on. I highly recommend everybody sign up for that too, the Compass. And like I said, it's a bi-weekly thing. And yeah, check out Treasure DAO. We're very bullish on it.
So let's head on over. Let's head on over to OreoSwap. That's the new exchange we're checking out here. Yep. And I will just say, I'm glad that you pointed me in the direction of this thing because some of the yield on here, some of the APR is insane. You got 826% APR on Oreo and Wrapped ETH. Oreo USDC is the pool that we're currently in. We threw $9 in 24 hours ago, and it's already earned 13 cents.
Yeah.
So compared to, say, I don't know, any kind of savings account or anything like that.
Yeah.
If you put $9 in and expect to earn anything in 2 days, it's not going to happen. So I'm really impressed with OreoSwap. I've been watching the TVL kind of fluctuate between 978,000 and 1 million. It's kind of fluctuating a little bit, but that's normal with these liquidity pools. But I am finally found me a nice, cheap, Arbitrum-based liquidity pool and yield farming platform. And they have these cool NFTs that are, if you buy the NFT, you actually earn more yield.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. They give you a boost of, I think the biggest one is 15%, the middle one's 7%, lowest one is 3%. So, yeah, you can buy them with Oreo, and once you buy the NFT, that gives you a boost in your yield farm or your liquidity pool. Right now, like I said, there's $9 in. It's already earned 13 cents in less than 2 days. So, part of what we do with the Remora is we show you how the little guy can still earn and still swim along with the big whales and still make some money. And, if you get into these things and you learn what you're doing and you kind of pay attention, do a little studying, it's not long until you figure this stuff out. It's not as hard as you would think it is. So we try to make it easy for you on the channel. Let's go check Camelot real quick. We still have $24, and $11 GMX. So we're in 3 different farms right now. The GMX farms earn 2 cents in rewards. The Grail USDC farm number 1 is earned 14, and number 2 is earned 12 cents.
Nice,
so
dude.
You're looking at 14, 12, and 2.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, we're almost 30 cents on Camelot. And that's with GMX price coming down 2 or 3% today. So that one's still cruising along. And let's go over to GMX real quick.
Guys, and the thing about it is, we're like towards the bottom right now. When you're doing that, you're yield farming and you're, getting these gains, it's going to go up when the prices start moving up too. So that 13 cents is potentially $1.30 or, $3.60 or $2.60. It's like it goes up in price. So that's not your
point.
actual, you don't have to walk away with that. You can hold on to that and just let it go up with the price and then cash it out into USDC or, whatever else you want to do, or Ethereum, whatever you want to do. But, those prices are going to go up too as the market goes up. So I just wanted to point that out.
And GMX, the farm that we're in on GMX, we got in quite a while ago. It's earned in Ethereum rewards. It's earned $4.82. And I checked it yesterday when GMX was pumping. You know, of course, people are selling now into strength. So some people have got out of their GMX. And so I'll take that reward. You know, if I don't have to liquidate my position, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna leave it there. So it's fluctuating, but yeah, you're constantly earning this yield, this APR, and as the price goes up on the individual tokens, your rewards are gonna go up. That's the way it works. So yeah, I think that's a good start. We don't want to hit them over the head with too much stuff, but we just want to keep you guys updated on what we're doing. We're also going to do big shout out to Cheddar Bob. He's going to donate
10,000. Yeah.
10,000 bones. So we're going to be doing, right after the episode, we're going to launch a tweet and another contest for next week. We're going to give away 10,000 bones.
You know what? I think let's just go ahead. I'm going to buy another NeanderSmol too, and we'll do a NeanderSmol giveaway too, just to kind of add to that, man. That way they already have the 10,000 and the NeanderSmol, and let's juice it up a little bit for them.
We'll give back to the community that gives back to us, man. So that sounds like a plan. And we're going to end it today on if you guys haven't already, make sure you go over and follow us on Twitter. We do most of our stuff on Twitter. But subscribe to our YouTube channel, throw us a couple likes on the videos, and it'll help us out getting our name out there in the content, because we really want to, finish this thing out the way we started it, which is helping the little guys. And, we're still little guys ourselves, so that's why you see we're not putting in $1,000 or $10,000 into a pool and saying, oh, look what we got. We're showing you $10-$20 at a time, because we feel like the little guys, sometimes that's all they have to put into the market.
We were both at that position. We were both in that boat, and we just know. So, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to let you close it out.
What else was I? Oh, guys, also the TikTok. We just started doing the TikTok. Y'all cut me a break. I'm starting to learn about this TikTok thing. So, yeah, definitely YouTube, TikTok, and on Twitter, man. We would appreciate you guys giving us a follow. But, yeah, that's going to be it for today's show. Guys, we love you very much. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications for when we put out another video. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Peace.